factor on the front factor.
No factory OE belt. This belt with XRC or XMR. We'll start here at the front. This is a bumper we have made. Style hose, the part number we give you. We'll get this done. What's up, guys? This is Adam with Adrenaline Cycles again, coming at you with a video today. We're going to do a walk around of a unit we do actually have here in stock for a change. This is a 2022 model XRS RR Smart Shock. But before we talk too much about the unit, let me go ahead and get you guys to hit the like and subscribe down below so you stay up to date with what we're doing here at the shop. Some other builds we got coming along that'll be different and new for us, especially like I've talked in other videos. We're going over to the Defender side, so make sure you hit that like and subscribe. It does help us, allows us to do, you know, more fun stuff and do more videos to bring to you guys. But back over to this unit. Unit come through the shop. We had it built here, and what we wound up with is an awesome ride. We've been putting these units up on Facebook as well for, you know, the salesman to you know, get some traffic, maybe find the buyer that's for this unit. You know, it's just a really nice unit all in all. I mean, we've had people wanting to see something, you know, that's rough, tough, you know, can take a beating and hold together. So that's what this machine that we built, you know, was built for. We'll start at the front and work our way to the back, and we'll highlight some of the products we got on here, and we'll also have links down below in this video, and I will make sure they're there this time, guys. I say that a lot, but they will be there this time. Starting here at the front, we have a good relationship with CT Raceworks, and we order a lot of their stuff, and we're pretty quick to get it if we don't have it. But at the front here, we get the CT boxed arms. We'll start there. CT tie rods with the bump steer kit on it as well. We also replaced the springs. Being a Smart Shock, we went ahead and went to iBox spring kit on it. The owner's been running this setup on his Smart Shock for a year and a half now, and it's 2021. It works fine, guys. It goes on there, does what it's supposed to, doesn't get the sag in it, and rides really, really good. I've ridden this machine a couple of times, and it works out really good. On the front, you know, you got to have a bumper to help protect the radiator and stuff. Again, this is a CT product here, and we mounted a 5,000-pound KFI winch in behind it, synthetic rope, all that good stuff. Really cool bumper. We like it a lot. Unfortunately, he doesn't have any lighting options on here, so we went up to the top and we put on a Baja Designs Onyx 6 light bar, the 10-inch, with their mount. This is a new product we've been using from Baja Designs. Before, we was utilizing BRP, and they wouldn't have the bracket here, but us selling this bumper more and more, we really had to have a light option, so we just went straight to Baja and signed up to be a dealer with them at some high level. I can't remember what I bought into, but you had to buy so much, but we did buy into it. So now we're stocking all this stuff. This light bar and the link will not be down below because it is back ordered right now, but once we get it back up, you can go to our website and find it. But they're really cool. They're really bright. They have a two-tone switch, so you can go high, low beam and things like that. So that's really, really nice. You got to have that, you know, option. You know, I can ride on the trail. I've run this light bar on my other buggies, and you can dim it down when you pass people and then brighten it back up instead of having to shut it all the way off. So that works out really good. We'll go back here a little bit. We'll look at wheels and tires. We got the 3215 Rockzillas on here. Again, this tire is really popular around here. Does really well. And we went with the KMCs. I believe this is a grenade wheel, but it's just raw, non-polished aluminum or even powder coated. It's just raw aluminum with the black ring. Works really well. We've all run that wheel for years, and just, I mean, you don't have any problems with it, and the looks are still really good. The cage, roof, and windshield here. The cage and roof is from S3. The windshield is Super ATV intrusion bar mount, because unfortunately, if you do the regular mount windshield, this mount falls right here on this bar and it just leaves an ugly hole worse than this. So we just went this route. Works really good. Still gives you the windshield that you want and need on dusty days, but you can remove it if you want. The roof rolls down into it really nice. Works out good. As far as doors go, these are the BRP aluminum doors. We put our brand shock openers on there. Works out really good. Helps keep the door open while you're in and out. Obviously with the BRP doors, you get the really nice latch. You got to have that, guys. I mean, even on the regular doors, you can add these handles and they're really, really nice. But it's a good door. They got new powder coat on these. It's supposed to be more durable and stick better, because I know in the past the other doors would tend to flake if you crinkled it a little bit. So they did update that. Got our tree bars on there, guys. I mean, you got to have, this is probably one of the top 3 things to put on one outside of harnesses and maybe a bumper. You got to have some tree bars. First off, it helps protect the panels. It helps protect the doors. Just keeps your buggy looking really nice. I mean, people get tore up because, oh, they get all beat up and chewed up. That's why you buy a tree bar, guys, to take the abuse to save your body. I know a guy, he'll put one on every, about every year or two if they get really beat up. And he said, I'd rather spend, $350, $400 on a set of tree bars than have to go and buy, $1,000 worth of body panels to put back on there when he tears it all off. So, he's seeing the value in that, and it really is a nice thing to have. We'll come on around back, show you guys how this cage is from S3, and it's got the integrated rear bumper here. As you see, it is a 2022 model, and it does fit it. So that was a question we had, but it went on there fine. Didn't have any problem with the rear pull plate, like a lot of other bumpers do. This one went on there fine, worked good, mounted up, everything. Went with the red color just to give it a little more red. The black is so-so or whatever, but we definitely like the red. We turn our shocks in to help keep them protected in case of a rollover or anything like that. So we got that. Went on ahead and put an air kit in here as well, again, to help keep down on some of the noise, which it is better on the 22 models, but if you can keep it as quiet as you can, put that in there. We got a backup camera as well. I'll show you on the inside. Again, when you start pulling these cages down and putting sound bars in them, that little window out the back gets really small. We're probably talking 2 inches here to see out the back of the machine. So the camera makes it really nice and force the driver to be able to see behind him and have a good view of things. So we also did put some backup lights on here. These are the Baja Designs cubes here. They're 3-inch. They work out really well. They're plenty bright enough. We've run them on some of our demos before. They work out really good. Another item, like we said, guys, CT stuff here. We did the CT full rods in the back. Again, so you can beat on this thing, make it do everything you want it to do, and it'll make it back to the camper or truck or trailer at the end of the night. With that, between the cage, the CT arms, the CT rods, I mean, you just got everything outside of some trailing arms, and we probably would have put them on there, but you cannot get any. CT's still developing some, so I think he has some being out tested right now, but they're still hard to get. And for the most part, with the rods on here, it's really hard to bend that trailing arm. I mean, it can be done, but I mean, with the rods here, all 3 rods being that solidly mounted, it's not near likely to bend like it would with just factory rods. We'll come on around the side here and look inside the machine. All right, guys, in the buggy here, you'll see we got a sound bar. This is XL1250 in here, as well as we put an interior light so you can see what you're doing in here. Got a tablet holder up front so you can have your phone, your tablet, your mapping, any of that stuff put in here so you can run your Bluetooth through the sound bar. It also gives you nice storage here as well. Like I said, a lot of times I'll run with my keys and my wallet even in a Ziploc bag in there to help keep it, somewhat safe and not in my, back pocket all day getting muddy or anything. Factory switches here are all, the 4-wheel drive, more trail active or trail. And then you got your sport plus and comfort switch here for your smart shocks. Over here, some more lights. So we got everything, mounted in, everything looking good. We got a rear view mirror here, which is the camera now. And you just turn it on underneath when the buggy's running, and works out really good. That's about it, guys. Factory harnesses work really well. These retractables, we don't typically mess with them a whole lot because they do work. Unless the customer just wants them, a regular traditional harness, which I like too. But for the most part, these are really, really popular, and we don't change them out. What else we got in here? That's probably about it. Like I said, you can see the air kit in behind me here. The other half of it works out really good. We did do a few other things. Like I said, we got all our matching switches in here. I don't know if you can see them from over there, Josh, but you see like the shock tower light, you know, because we have a shock tower light, so we got a shock tower switch here. And then over here on the other side is our backup light. But did you see, Josh will show a picture in the corner, how they both look alike. The factory, you know, override switch looks identical to our shock tower switch as far as the dimples, the colors, and everything will be all the same. And we've had really good success. We have those switches made for us and brought in, so we put them on everything that we get back here that we can put that switch on. We put it on. There's a few exceptions. Winches are really complicated because they're not a standardized way to wire those as far as it goes to the switch. So a lot of times we will have to run the OE switch on those, but you can figure it out. But we just, dude, I'm telling you, you can spend an hour or better trying to figure out how to wire up a winch switch, because I've done it before at home on mine trying to make it work. So we don't do that. But like lights, whips, rock lights, radios, charging ports and things like that, we all have switches, you know, here that match the OE, so it looks really good and it doesn't stand out as a sore thumb.
Link down below for those.
Link down below for those will be down there as well, and you guys can go straight to the website. We've got it up and running pretty good right now, and we'd like you guys, if you're interested in this stuff, the links will be below, and if we have it in stock, it will be listed on the website and we'll have a link. So use the website, let me know how it goes, or if you have a problem in the comments, or you can call into the shop and let the guys know, because it is fairly new, but we're trying to get that going just to make it easier on you guys at 10 o'clock at night want to order something and we're not here. You can go online and order it, you know, just make it a little more convenient for everybody out there. But that's about it, guys. Like I said, all in all, really nice machine, and it is available as of today, 1/13/22. Just call in, talk to Justin or David on it, and or if you're close, local, just come by and look at it. I'm sure you'll be impressed with it. It is ready to go. It will start and run. So it's not missing any components. That's the next hurdle we're dealing with as a dealer, getting units without parts. But this one does run. It's got all the pieces and parts to make the thing run. So if you guys are interested in it, definitely check it out. Josh will put the number here. You can call the shop somewhere in here. I don't know. He'll make fun of me when I do it. But just give us a call, guys, if you're interested in it, and we'll go from there. As always, ride safe out on the trail, and leave us some comments down below on what you guys would like to see coming in the next videos.
Factor on the contactor.
No factory OE belt. This belt with XRC or XMR. We'll start here at the front. This is a bumper we have made. Style hose, the part number we give you. We'll get this done.